Hi there, beautiful, wonderful people. Hi, how's it all going? Thanks so much for coming along to this episode 9 of the Atomless. Oh, it's such a bloody... it's just such an honor to have you all here. Thanks so much for coming along. My name is Matthew Agberg. This is all pre-recorded, so even though we're going to be in chat, if you're, like, yelling rules at us, we're not going to know until... God, I don't even know when. So...
I might never know.
We might never know.
And we will not care.
And we will not care. So don't worry about it. Just sit back and relax. Just have a beautiful, wonderful time. Again, my name is Matt, Captain Crail. I fucking stream Monday to Thursdays over on my channel. We do a lot of dating sims. It's a place where we love. I was going to say it's a very horny place, and I didn't know if that was good for branding, but it doesn't fucking matter. See, Dylan disagrees. I also GM here. Obviously, y'all don't need to know that. I don't know how we're going to be doing this, like, socials thing. So whoever wants to, like, pick up this ball, this roll, and keep rolling with it.
Passing it to you, Andre.
I eat your sandwich of promotion. Hello, everyone. My name is Andre. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art on different places, primarily Twitter. You can find me here on the Atomless every other Wednesday on The Welcome In. You can find me every Sunday on Total Party Kiss, where I play Kazimir, the Wild Magic Minotaur Barbarian, and Tragedy Theologian. Very fun, very cool at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. You can also find me on all of the upcoming limited run series on Total Party Kiss that run on Thursday evenings. Those are very fun. You can also commission me if my commissions are open. And there's another thing in there somewhere. What the fuck is it, Andre? Oh, I have an upcoming thing for Twee that I can't announce yet.
Wow. This episode is going to air on the 27th of this month.
Cannot announce it yet.
Okay. Don't worry about it. There you go. Take your energy. Give it someone else to do socials.
Who wants this delicious drink of promotional iced tea?
Oh, me. So parched. Thanks. I'm Dylan. I am Super Dylan everywhere on the internet. You can find me on Twitch streaming dating sims also. We are horny on my stream.
Damn it. I can't believe you
100%.
disparaged me saying I was horny and then immediately was like, oh yeah, no, we are horny though.
I was just shaking my head that you walked it back. Just lean in. So that's what I do there. You can find me here. It's my favorite place. You can find me on Twitter screaming for help all the time. And you can sometimes find me on Total Party Kiss doing things. And you can look for me on Gen Con TV on Friday nights. And the end.
Beautiful. What?
Okay.
What are you
I'm just
passing?
gonna throw a donut like a frisbee, a hype donut at whoever wants it. Nope, Northern Lily.
Nice.
Big.
Nice.
Oh,
God, swoon.
I'm in a weird mood today.
Sorry,
Hey, my name
Norden,
is
can you
Nordino-
take the glasses off and put them back on again for me, please?
Why?
Can you just do it?
Okay.
There you
I
go.
want.
Thank you very much.
Where is the CSI intro? When I
Yeah.
Dear God.
I know.
This
I had the audience woo, but I don't think it was enough.
This is gonna awaken something within me.
There you go. My apologies. Please go ahead.
Hey, my name is Nordino Likadir, and I'm in a weird mood. And my superpower is being super fasting, because it's Ramadan. Hi. You can find me online at Werewolf Feels pretty much anywhere anyone else has mentioned. Twitter, Instagram, the Twitch, where I play games like Mass Effect Andromeda, and also interactive novel games, and whatever the hell else I'm feeling like, because it's my stream and not yours. That was the dickiest thing I've ever said.
No, hell yeah. Let's go for it.
Also, you can find me on the Bear Pen every Sunday evening most Sunday evenings, playing Undead in Dallas, a VTM game. You may have heard me being on Gods of Color recently, and I intend to continue to do so until they ask me to stop. And of course, you could find me here every other way. Basically, whatever Wednesday it is, you can find me somewhere on stream. That's how this is going to work. In addition to that, you can see this beautiful face on upcoming games like Secrets, and also Hunter Never Coming Home, which had a teaser posted just very recently. Big stuff in the works, because I do not know when to stop. On that note, I'm going to pass this delicious ice cream cone of self-promotion over to Momo O'Brien.
Oh, yum yum. Thank you. My name is Momo O'Brien. You can find me everywhere at Momo_O'Brien. I make content about immersive experiences, such as my newest YouTube video, which is certainly out by the time that this airs. Goat LARP, which was an event in Connecticut where you run a LARP for goats. So if that interests you, please go check that out.
Wonderful. If, whilst watching this episode, you're like, oh, it's a little sleepy for me, but I still want to listen to the story, but maybe I want to listen to it in a more edited format. Well, the week after this airs is we have our podcasted version, where I take this little recording that we're going to do, edit it down, and I add sound effects and little pew-pews, and it's all very good. That's the last little thing to promo. I just feel like I should say that, because I haven't yet. Oh, also, if you are ever inspired to make any art, and you post it on Twitter, tag it the Atomless, because it's the Atomless, just with an R in it, because I'm very funny and creative. Okay. Gamers.
And so are all of our fan artists.
Good grief.
Yes. Are we ready to do play a little game?
I'm
Go
so
to
ready.
space.
Go to space.
Go to space.
Let's rock it off. Azhaam, he.
Ike. She.
My name is Theriac.
What's up? My name's Skye. Welcome to the Patchwork, my dudes.
Is big money involved? Money that we need.
I pocket the credits and start heading the way we came.
More research regarding the crystal.
Well, I don't know, because I also don't want the void coming to kill us.
Oh, that's a foregone conclusion. I'm sorry. I think
Oh my god, are you freaking out? You can't freak out, Ike, because it's gonna make me freak
I
out.
cannot be here if the
All
void
right.
is going to be after
Enough.
us.
Theriac, I think from the start you were kind of hoodwinked. No offense.
You know what? I do take offense. Do you think running an operation like this runs on bits and bytes? No. What?
Is it salad time?
It is fully salad time.
Scrap comes in. Oh, hell yes, it's salad time.
It's salad time! Bad stuff happens to good people all the time. Stupid stuff happens to smart people all the time. Just have a salad, and then we'll figure things out from there.
We have a spaceport. Helium. It's a comedy club.
And I send the money out.
You see 4 people wearing this heavy green armor. These people are Heth. Aig's things have been moved. So have yours. And so has Skye's. And you notice there's a lot of things missing. And one of the things
No.
is the crystal. Is gone.
No.
Hi there, everyone. Before we continue with our regularly scheduled Atomless episode, I'm just here to warn you that at the very end of this episode, there's a depiction of a group of military soldiers being outwardly aggressive toward the party. And this, of course, is something that a lot of people don't want to see. So when this scene comes up, I'll play this sound. And this will appear on the screen. The scene closes the episode, so if it's something you just don't want to see, you can skip the end of this, and then the catch-up of the previously on of the next episode. You can see that without the scene being present, and just get the idea of what happened. But thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the show anyway. Thank you, gamers. The Aesir sun burns, proud of its place in the galaxy, warming the soil that holds people on their little planets and the water that sustains life that thrives in the galaxy. In this galaxy, gusts of air connect smells, sights, feelings to all things. People going about their day-to-day feel a light breeze and remember loved ones, but then there's also strong, powerful winds that tell stories of seafarers and giants. This is what we know as Photo. The 4 humors gathering together. These 4 things that make life in the galaxy possible. It's been debated what Photo means, what it is, if when the cultivator traveled to all planets, did they do it to spread the words of hope, respect, love? Was it because they wanted to tell the world of an ethereal being that created the Atomless, or if they just wanted people to respect the natural order? Was it for love, or a sense of duty? They talked about Sativum, a perfect place, holy place, a safe place. The galaxy asks these questions, but has the message been lost to time? Was there ever a message at all? The Aesir sun burns proudly. Its light flies through the bright colours of the Atomless sea, weaving its way through purples, reds, greens, all the way to a small asteroid field. A broken, forgotten planet, shattered so long ago that the remnants aren't even a name anymore. Just forgotten dust in the sky. Through this asteroid field, though, laughter still exists. Visited by unknown travelers, making this rock feel like part of a planet again, and on this rock sits a ship. A very important ship. A ship that is a tapestry of 1,000 different lives fused together to tell a new story. The light shines through a skylight of this ship and illuminates a shadowed figure who stands and watches the sun, and they think about the soil as their mouth asks for a sip of water and their lungs breathe in the air. An asteroid slips into the sun's path, blocking it from view, and the shadowy figure continues to pile the Patchwork's belongings into a bag. As they do so, something catches their eye in the darkness. A light shining from inside a pile of clothes. They push them aside and they see a large crystal, shimmering rainbow of colours in the darkness. They pick it up, toss it haphazardly into the bag, as they hear a voice of the refueling droid alerting them of someone's presence, and they sneak out the window. You all have just arrived back onto the Patchwork. I believe Aig and Azhaam both noticed that a lot of your belongings have been stolen and taken. Scrap is still inside the comedy club, sat and just listening to random comedians talk. But you are all together, collected in this space, as you notice that your things are gone. What is it you do?
What?
When I walk in and I notice that some of my stuff is missing, the crystal was in like the kitchen area where Theriac's like lab stuff is set up, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
We know the crystal is gone, right? Because that was.
You're very aware
Yeah.
that the crystal is gone. It is not in the place that it was.
May
Can
I? Okay. May I sprint to the top of the Patchwork, because I've gone up there many a time, because that's my little thinking spot.
Mhm.
It's a little easier when there's zero gravity. But can I get up there and see if I can see anybody running away a little sus?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
You got it. Boop. 24! I got
Holy
a good
shit.
roll!
That's
Wow.
no
I
bullshit.
got a good roll! Yay!
It's some powerful shit. This docking port is like filled with ships. every single one of them is using this as like a refueling station, and there's no like, there's not much that sticks out as suspicious. You see this like deep red, imposing, large battleship that towers almost 2-3 times the size of the Patchwork. Its maidenhead is this huge axe that looks like it's almost embedded into the front of this ship. You know that is the Heth ship of the group of Heths, which are inside of Helium at the minute. You also notice, out of all of these, the one ship that is like a little weird, doesn't just look like a normal cruiser, is a golden honeyed yellow ship. Its maidenhead, which you can see from this angle, has been torn off and replaced with what looks from this distance to just be a bunch of just little trinkets, a bunch of little weird things. There is some shadowed activity over there, but it might just be people. But you do clock that the maidenhead of the golden honeyed ship is just slightly odd.
Alright. I'm gonna do something dumb and illegal. But no one's leaving this comedy club. I want to go to the ships, and I'm an engineer, self-taught. I know of something I could do to essentially slash the tires of these crafts, right?
Whoa.
No one's leaving! Our crystal's gone!
I believe they call that cracking the thrusters.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's called. You can absolutely crack the thrusters of each of of these ships if you want to try and do this.
No one steals from the Patchwork.
So
We're having a bottle episode.
we're having a bottle episode.
We're already out of budget. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sus gang. 9 episodes in, we've run out of budget.
We're on location.
Yeah,
And like I
it's
don't
all
need
green
to
screen.
I don't need to shut down the spacecraft. I just need to do something quick and clean that's gonna delay, because I don't want a ship flying away from here with our shit. You know?
Yeah.
So like I just want to walk by and be like, and like just quick punch to the tire, but I know we can't do that.
I tell you what you could. I tell you what you can do. So each of these ships are held here because this asteroid doesn't have any gravity. So they're all held by like this really strong magnetic strip that kind of like connects the landing pads of each of the ships with the ground itself. I'm going to give you two options, two things that you could do, which will ground the ships. You can increase the magnetic field, meaning that it'll be way harder to take off without everyone knowing that these people are taking off. Or you can individually try and sabotage each ship. Now, if you individually sabotage each ship, it's going to be way harder to do. And you might also do some damage. But they will absolutely not leave without your say-so. Or you can increase the magnetic field by going to one of the like robot ports that they come out of the ground and go to refuel the ship and go to clean things up and whatnot. You can hack into that and increase the magnetic field generally, which will people can still leave, but it'll be way harder and everyone will know they're trying to leave.
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
That one? Give me an engineering check. Or a computers. You can decide which one you want to do.
Engineering, that's plus 10. I got a 28.
Jesus
I am
Lord.
suddenly unstoppable.
Y'all's
This feels
rolls
pretty good.
now are going to be absolutely brutal.
I mean,
so hard.
I have sucked from
It's
like
been,
the
like,
beginning.
6s
Like
and
I've
10s.
gotten
It was
like
rough.
8s, 6s, 7s, like since this campaign started. I'm glad that as soon as someone steals from me,
You're
Yeah.
just not
It's
fucking
just
joking
something
around
snapped.
anymore.
The vengeance
Skye.
of Skye.
I tell you what, roll was so good. You're
fucked with the wrong crew.
as you step outside, walk out, go to the the like machine port, the refueling robot or whatever it is, that's right next to you. As you're hacking in and increasing the magnetic field, you get a read of like recent logs. And you notice that this bot that is right next to your ship has been tampered with. It was very recently hacked into.
All right.
You can cut the
gang is up to.
Inside the ship, Ige is screaming.
Yeah, I could just. Dr. Theriac, did you see anything happen?
Where do you look for Theriac?
I'm assuming. Okay, are they in this like this
not in the
kitchen
kitchen.
lab? They're not
They're
in that
not.
area. Okay. I will still look for them. They were the last person that had it, so maybe it's not gone. So, I will look in like all of the main little areas of the ship.
You will find, well, when you're in the kitchen, you notice there's like a lot of like loose textbooks around.
Okay.
That they don't seem like thrown around like someone had like looted the place. They're like just very like just scattered around, like sort of intentionally, but in a very haphazard sort of way.
Okay.
You do eventually find Theriac in the storage area, with like a bunch of shit on the ground and like little puddles, and there's like smoke in the room, and there's like lots and lots of like blueprints and very rough drawings, and like it looks like Pepe Sylvia in here basically.
Goodness, are you okay? Dr. Theriac, are you okay? Did they hurt you or attack you or anything, or are you well?
Mike, what do you want about?
Someone took things from the ship. Were you here? Did you hear anything?
When?
While we were inside. I don't know. We came back in and our things are missing, and you didn't happen to move Spot the crystal. It's also gone. And
The crystal. Theriac like has a match in their hand, and like it fully just like gets to the end of the stick and all right. Where was it last?
it was by all your lab equipment in the kitchen area, and that's the last time I saw it. Skye ran out. I don't know what.
We'll rush back out to the kitchen lab area.
Azhaam's already there.
Yeah, following.
Is it not? Is it not here?
No, it's not. Hold on. Can I do a roll to see if our perpetrators left anything behind to clue us into to their location?
Yes, you can do that. In fact, let me remember the rules of Starfinder. Let me see if there is. Is there like an investigation type?
There's
perception.
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 I'm not sure. There's. I mean, you could. I guess.
Tactician, maybe?
survival.
Sense motive.
You could also argue probably like things like profession and survival for Azhaam.
Yeah, profession.
I think.
Would
Yeah.
make sense for Azhaam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. I'll allow a perception, a tactics, or a survival. These will
Okay.
each of these will give you different answers. A perception is a very general look around, which to have like a more specified look will probably have a higher DC. Tactician will at most probably be able to tell you like how they got in and how they left, and maybe how they pulled this off. And a survival might be more of like a looking at the state of the room, how does it, like, to trying to piece together kind of more information.
I think Azhaam's first instinct would immediately, because I suck at survival for some reason, would immediately go to profession, to tactics, to see how they broke in and
Cool.
what else they might have
Absolutely.
taken.
Yeah.
So let's roll with that.
Let's go with that.
So that's a 17.
Very nice. You can see there is kind of what looks like like a basic like sliding office window almost that has been attached in a way that it can like it has so many layers of glass deep in it that it can survive in like the depth of space and space travel. It also seems like it should be just fused shut, and probably was for a little bit, but has been like wedged and jammed open, and someone has slipped in. You notice around the like piles of mess that there are these like very light tire tracks that lead in from the ramp and then lead back out again. And then these footprints that come from the window seemed to make a mess and then have slipped back out the window.
So we're looking at two things.
Yes. I tell you what. No. Yeah. The footprints are exceedingly small. Like palm-sized. Teeny tiny.
I look at Theriac, and then I look back to the footprints as surreptitiously as possible.
Very different. Paws. These are like little paws.
Pause. See, this is the reason why I looked at Theriac.
There you go.
I have roots, thank you.
I didn't say that out loud.
I have tiny booties. I'll think you're...
Azhaam looks at his own
simply-
gigantic feet.
I am simply a little guy.
Don't make me fall in love with Theriac anymore. You're going evil.
I don't want to be the like, oh, we should put that on merch tabletop player, but I
We should
would
put that on
kill
merch, yeah.
for a shirt that says, I'm just a little guy.
With like a silhouette of Theriac in the background.
Yeah.
In their lab coat. Oh God. Okay.
Can I also do that perception check?
Yes. Yes, you can. I will say because it's like multiple actions that the DC is going to start getting a little higher. But yes.
That's okay. That's not okay. That's a 10.
It's that's fine. It doesn't seem like they were hunting for anything in particular. Because there's a lot of like little things that have been stolen.
Let's just do that survival check for fun, because I know I'm going to fail it.
Sure thing, let's go.
It's a 9.
Nice. We're going steadily down, and I respect that.
Yeah.
It's like, it is such a mess in here that you're having trouble parsing any form of information from things, because you now having noticed the window and these like little seemingly tire tracks and these like tiny little footprints, you're trying not to step on any of them to like spoil evidence, and in doing so find it super fucking difficult to pass any new pieces of information.
I'm a big fiery bull in a tiny
tiny
scrap workshop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We get it.
Yes.
So, at least 2 assailants, criminals, whatever you want to call them. 1 through the window, which we should probably close. 1 through the ramp. Took a bunch of probably anything we found shiny. If I were to guess.
Okay, I guess the crystal's shiny, but I can't lose it. So Dr. Theriac, you said that maybe inside of it, and I know that you don't know entirely, but like you did say that inside of it there was something, possibly signs of a life, right?
Possibly. It could be an amalgamation of the 4 states of matter. It could be some sort of natural computer. I did manage to extract a set of numbers from it before. It could be a myriad of things, including a sentient being.
All right, well, I'm gonna take a chance then, if that's all right with everybody. I just covers her big rat ears and concentrates really hard. And she's gonna take a chance on sending a telepathic message to the crystal in the event that it was biological. And I can hear simple telepathic replies. It is up to 130 feet. So I'm going to hope many things, including that it is biological and that they are not over 130 feet away by now. Oh, they can hear it. Yeah, they can hear. It's automatic. Okay. I only have 10 words. Okay. Tell me where you are so I can come and get you.
I'm gonna roll one of my new Atomless themed dice on my Atomless themed dice mat to determine information.
Oh God, if I buy the dice that foil me,
You've purchased your own
foil me. The dice that foil me sounds like a novel.
A new romance novel.
Serious, like drama novel about some poor gambler and
oh, that's very good. Yeah.
I think it's definitely there's also a big major romance in that novel.
The cover, the cover is a whiskey glass, but instead of ice cubes, it's D6s.
It's
not D6s. Let's up
if
the
they're a
class.
gambler, okay, we'll go into the TTRPG. Fine, it's one of each.
Matt,
then.
I am dying.
if you make that cover, please post it with the hashtag Atomless so we can see it.
Atomless, that would be great. Thank you. That's a canon thing in this universe now.
Now, poor Maven is going to do it. You realize that, right?
Yeah. It takes a beat, and you feel a very light pull against your mind, and
I am
You are what?
What?
And it just cuts off.
It just cuts off. It just
like
cuts
that. Does the pull feel? I run. I start running as fast as I can, in the hopes that I just went out of cell range, and I just have to get in to hear the last bit of the message.
Roll me a reflex save. This is just to determine how quickly you're sprinting out.
Yeah.
Can I go in
Okay.
pursuit? because I don't want Ike to run away
You
alone.
can. You don't know what direction.
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna chase
Ike.
after
You
Ike.
can just follow Ike. That's fine. Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna grab like any weapon I can find off of any table as I'm running out, just in case.
Would this be a good time to cut back to me?
Yeah, it's a 5. Go ahead. Okay.
Uh,
I just want to be
Yes.
in the middle of some
Yeah.
shenanigans for you guys to walk in on.
yeah. Go on.
So I'd like to notice that the droid has been tampered with, and then I'm gonna take my skateboard off my back, and I'm going to hold it in front of me, and I'm going to say, "Me and you have been through a lot, skateboard, but now knowing I can talk to technology like a person, I feel like I have to, establish you as a character just in case. I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you for all of the skateboard breaking, defying acts that I put you through. I love you. Okay, and then I'm gonna put skateboard on the ground.
Yeah.
And is there like an oil can or something nearby?
There's one inside of the patchwork. Definitely.
I just want like something to put on skateboard so that it looks like just one of the droids doing a job at the gas station.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Fuck it.
Wants
I'm not
anything, a
gonna.
bucket.
I'm not gonna slow it down. Yeah. No. Yeah. There's like a. Yeah. Like a little oil. Oil thing to oil up. Like landing gear and stuff, so it doesn't squeak. Yeah. That's.
Okay, I'm gonna take the like oil can. I'm gonna put it on skateboard, and I'm gonna push it and tell it to sneak around and find that droid that is like by the patchwork, because my drone is sneaky, and I think we established that I have like some sort of connection to it. I don't know if there's like a camera on it.
Yes.
but
You do have there you have like a chip in your head that connects to the droid.
okay, so like we can pass information.
Yes, you
back
can
and forth
pass.
somehow.
You can pass very basic information on. Yeah.
Okay. I just want them to go find the droid, and then I'm gonna walk over to that ship you said was sus. There was a Heft ship and a sus ship, right?
Yes.
Is what I can remember.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of people at this sus ship.
There was like shadowed figures. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go over to those shadowed figures, my dudes.
Would you like for as Skye is walking off, Ige and Azhaam come barreling into them, or would you like to just Skye just goes off on their own?
Well, ideally, narratively, what I was hoping for is for this, youth to walk over to these shadowed figures and be like,
Yeah.
God, dudes, rough set. Am I right?
Yeah,
then they
you.
can come out.
Yeah, Skye, you are able to walk off toward these shadowed figures. You see two figures. A large, middle-aged looking Velka, which is a wolf person. This large wolf man wearing what seems to be a trench coat, but as they talk, they have like sweatpants and like a white t-shirt on, and just this trench coat on him, and they're talking to a 19, kind of your age, kid with this like tousled hair, goggles on, this like light leather jacket, and these like slightly bulky like brown boots. They just seem to be openly talking about something on the ship. On this again, this like honey color ship with the maidenhead being a bunch of just miniature trinkets. As you walk up, you see that they are like keychains, and some of them are like phones that have been like fused into it.
Cool.
there is gears and watches and like it seems like a magpie's like a magpie's storage.
Cool.
What is it you
I
do?
said rough set. Am I right?
Oh. The younger kid turns to you. Oh. What?
Oh, were you not in the comedy club? Sorry, I just came out to get some air.
Oh, no, sorry, no, we weren't there.
Man, it's dead in there.
Yes, I imagine that it would be. It's the large wolfman speaks. Yes, we haven't been in. Do you recommend it? I'm assuming not.
God, no. But anyway, I just came over here to ask. We got some stuff stolen from our ship, so you guys haven't seen anyone peculiar walking around, have you?
Oh, God. No, we haven't. How long ago did that happen?
Oh, not very long ago. But yeah, if you could just let me know, because I'd hate to be that guy, you know?
Ah, beans. Yeah, that's not that good. That's bad news bears. Well, I tell you what. I saw someone earlier over just like by the back of Helium.
Really?
I've been
Oh,
meaning
in the
to check it
opposite
out.
direction, far from your ship? You want me to turn? Okay. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily far from us. I mean, hey, listen, if you want company, I'm willing to come with you.
Maybe not company, but like just to clear your name, would you mind if I took a little look
Took a little of where?
in your ship? What, you got nothing to hide? What are you, smugglers?
They both do a little laugh and then look at each other. No, yeah. Sorry, I'm not just gonna let some, random girl just come into the ship.
I'm not random. My name's Skye. Nice to meet you. Also, like, there's two of you, one of me. I just want to make sure that none of our shit's on your ship, and then I'll skedaddle, you know?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's fair. I'm Flair. This is Keelan. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could have a look around if that appeases you at all. Weird girl.
Had stuff stolen from me.
No, we appreciate it. I apologize. Yeah, he's just rough. Yeah, of course you can come in. Yeah, whatever. Do you want a drink?
Oh, definitely not. I just want to make sure you don't have our stuff on your ship,
All
and
right.
then I'll be on my merry little
Sure,
way.
come in. I tell you what, you can just go in. I won't even look at you. I believe that you are not this thief that you're talking about, because honestly, the best place a thief would hide is by going up to other people and saying there's a thief around, right?
Sure.
Yeah?
I wouldn't know anything about that. No, no knowledge about stealing up in this little.
Oh, no, not
noggin.
at all. You seem like an absolute, just a super stand-up citizen. Yeah. No, I trust you.
Well,
Yeah, you can
thanks,
go around
I
the
try real
back.
hard.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
There's
the ramp's
no way
open.
This could be a trap.
the ramp's open. You can go in.
All right, thank you.
I
I do that. That can't possibly end badly.
Azhaam, you run outside of the ship. As soon as you do, you in such like a hurry, your foot gets caught under your other foot and you tumble onto the ground, and even when you start going in the right direction, it's gone.
Okay. So, I totally trip and fall and hurt my little noggin and all of that, but also I did also realize that once I make this connection, I think I have it for 30 minutes. So can I try to run around and like do the magical equivalent of trying to find service?
Signal.
Where I just like run around and just be like, hello.
How many bars do you have? How many bars?
Hoping that Azhaam has any sense of like self-preservation on covered for both of us, because Ig is singularly focused on this very
absolutely.
one task.
Yes, it's so okay. So you can say 10. You can say a 10-word message, and then for an amount of time, as long as something is within this
Within
range.
130 feet, I have 30 minutes because it's 10 minutes per level. We're level 3, so I have 30
Okay,
minutes where this connection
They
is in
can-
place. I can get brief messages.
Okay. Give me another reflex. This is
Okay.
This is purely how fast you're sprinting.
Yeah. Okay, all right. 19. Wait, with 22.
As you are running around, you go slightly closer toward Helium, and you hear a...
I am falling. I am...
And then it cuts.
And the word is pulling.
Pulling. This is you.
Pulling.
This
Pulling.
is a message that you heard it say before, so you're unsure of it. Like it seems to be. This is a phrase that it just seems to be repeating. But it does like click in and then click back out again as you go slightly closer toward Helium.
Okay, I run straight into Helium.
Azhaam, I imagine you follow.
I'm gonna just take a quick glance because for a little while Ike's just running around, holding
Yeah,
her
just
magic
running in
phone.
circles in the car park.
One, I kind of want to figure out what weapon I'm holding, so I'm gonna roll a d4, and if it's a good weapon, the best weapon I can use, it'll be a 4, and if it's a 1, I just picked up a piece of trash. Oh, good, it's a 3. It's a pistol.
There you go.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything shady going on here?
Yes. Yeah. Give me a perception.
I think my days of badly rolling have come to a swift conclusion.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
that's a nat 20
They're
to make a
very
28.
nice. That's exceedingly good. Yes, very good. Well done.
Good.
This isn't the most... This isn't the safest establishment. It is a comedy club, but even because of that, that means that there's a lot of drunk people. A lot of people who are, like, tired, and a lot of people using this space to get one up on people who are drunk and people who are tired. You spot, whilst looking toward Helium, whilst Ige runs around in circles a few times and then starts sprinting toward Helium, you spot just alongside, just after the pedestrian grounds, in a small little alcove toward what you can only assume is like the staff bins. You see like a tiny little guy, 6 arms, covered in purple fur, his like big mouth and these huge beady eyes, and they have a little sack on their back. And you hear, because of the nat 20, get on the bar, sack of the bar, and then another one runs out, and they say some words to one another. They wait, and they skitter off.
I'm going to
Shoot
give
it in the
chase
head.
up.
Sorry.
Oh! Are they invading my home planet? Then no, I'm not going to shoot them in the head. Would you permit me to roll a culture?
Yes, you can have advantage
see if
on
I'm-
it because of the nat 20 on the roll.
Yeah. Thank God for that advantage, because otherwise that would have been a nat 1. 19.
You haven't been off your planet almost ever. you haven't been really anywhere where there's like a huge group of different races and people and species, but you have seen some of these little things before. These little things are natural travelers, and little mischievous little guys. They are called a skittermander. If everyone wants to check the Adam player chat, that's what a skittermander is. That's you all people who are watching. If you want to just Google skittermander, they're these little furry, 6-armed, 2-legged little guys with these big mouth, these big old beady eyes. You know these things to be just little mischievous little fellas. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm going with little paws. Cute little paws.
with cute
like
tiny
that
little paws.
I'm gonna giving chase. Giving
Giving
chase
chase.
after our cute little purple friends.
Um,
I like how we've now split up the entire group.
everyone is a little separate. Speaking of Theriac,
Yeah. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Yo, fully. Theriac is like dumbfounded, like does not know what the fuck happened, how long they've been here. Completely lost track of time. Everyone like immediately splits, and Theriac looks around and is like, okay, no group plan. Okay. I could. Looks between like the kitchen and the storage room, between the lab and the sort of like ritual area, and it's like, and we'll pull towards the storage area as they try and use their experience with religion to try and contact this thing to see if this is somehow related to photo. And I would like to use mysticism.
okay, sure.
Okay.
So they're trying to gather if this situation is related to photo at all.
They're trying to see if they can connect or like somehow. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Wow, that's very good. That's a 24.
Oh. I need to start thinking of higher DCs for shit. I'm here with you all having these plus 10s, plus 15s. Ridiculous. We're level 3, gang. You quite quickly go under the assumption that this specific situation doesn't on its surface have anything to do with photo, but everything can relate back to it in some way. The Four Humors connects all things. This is a song that the universe has sung in a beautiful chorus for thousands of years. Bad things happen so positive things can move forward. And even though this situation is not necessarily directly related in any way, you again do remember that you remember a text in the almanac of a drawing of the cultivator and a crystal comes into your mind. And this situation has absolutely nothing to do with the photo religion. being robbed, that is. However,
No.
there are parts in play that may.
Okay, that's great. That I just we came across a religious artifact. That's cool.
I don't care how good your
Okay.
rolls are, Theriac is going full religious zealot.
Cool.
Everything is related.
Everything's connected. Beautiful mind type shit. Theriac is then going to look outside. Is anyone in sight?
How are you going outside? Are you climbing on top of the ship next to the skylights?
On top of the ship.
On top of the ship? You
And
climb.
we'll lock the doors.
Close
No one
that
else
window.
can go
You
in.
pull up the ramp, close the window, climb up the ladder. You do see each of the members of the party. Ike running
All
toward.
three of them.
You see Ike running toward Helium. You see Azhaam running off in another direction that you're unsure of, and you see Skye getting aboard another ship.
Oh my god.
God.
Theriac's choice. This is horrendous.
I feel kind of bad.
This is horrendous. We really set you up. For...
Yeah, it's really
No.
chaotic.
That's this game though. That's the cornerstone of this
No
game.
group cohesion in
Does-
our quest.
Do they see what Azhaam is chasing, or just Azhaam running?
Just Azhaam running.
The old man is just running off
running,
the corner.
running, walking inside.
Yeah.
My board slowly rolling.
Oh yeah,
away
you
with
also
oil.
see a skateboard forgotten dripping oil as it slowly
Oil?
passes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Guy put some stuff on there to make it look like it's supposed to be there, and apparently that means
It's like the Chef Boyardee commercial.
Yeah.
Rolling away.
It's just a fucking skateboard. It's just a floating skateboard. There is like a family that come out of a small eatery that is connected to Helium and go to step, and then they realize there's a slow skateboard moving past, and they're like, oh shit. And then they move around it as it
Yeah,
slowly
so
moves
normal,
on.
right?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. We'll see. Azhaam is chasing something clearly. Skye is going into another ship. But Ike is just going back into Helium?
Yeah.
Ike
Runs
is
at the show.
full sprinting going back into
gunning?
Helium. Yeah.
God.
Can I mention something?
Yes.
We all have comms. So if anyone wants to call someone,
You guys want to get on a
Just a
group
thought.
Discord call and be like, what are you doing?
what the hell's going on? Explain yourself.
I'm a very independent miner.
I'm chasing some creatures that are running off. in
Just
the
a
opposite
lost miner. Oh god. Now I feel
This is no,
responsibility.
it's worse.
Oh,
Sky's
no.
like, there's a big golden ship, and Sky's just walking in it. The miner's just
Walking, you
my
can see
God.
someone who looks about Skye's age who is, like, leaning against the ship that Skye is getting into. Like, looking at them and just, like,
some sort of
talking
hooligan
to
on the
them.
tracks.
Wait, no, oh, actually, that's an important question.
Yeah, we're not helping at all. Theriac just needs to.
Yeah, Scott.
This is-
T-Rex running towards Skye.
Okay.
Did
Good.
the teenager
good.
around Skye's age just like promote Theriac to shotgun parent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Nordinally, you had a point.
Yes. So this teenager around Sky's age. One, this is like a wolf person. Is that what you said?
There is a human teenager and a
Human teenager.
middle-aged wolf person.
Man, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And it's the teenager that's lounging.
Yeah.
Is the
The-
teenager lounging in a way that's like hot or cute?
It's
feel like this
entirely
is what we
it's
want.
entirely
That's-
unthreatening.
that's-
if that's the vibe.
Yeah,
They
this is
see.
like, you know how teen kids are like.
I tell you what,
so
I'll give
cool."
this. I'll give this to the party, but whether or not anyone can see this, they are trying to seem cool.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
that's a
no.
terrible sign.
Theriac
Go,
runs
Theriac.
after Skye.
Yes.
Yeah. Skye. You are walking up the ramp to get inside of
Pocket full of grenades.
pocket full of grenades.
Yeah.
To get you're walking inside of this ship. Can you make me a perception
Yeah.
check, please?
Yeah, will do. $19.
There you saw the person who was named Keelan, the wolf person, outside, and you also saw Flair, who is this teenager. This is a sizable ship. It's just slightly bigger than the Patchwork. With the amount of things in here, there is like 7 beds, little rolls, things that have been rolled up and like habdashily like thrown about. There is food that definitely like is for more than 2 people.
Yeah,
this
is
is
more than 2 beds, is what I was gonna ask.
yeah. There's more than 2 beds. There's like 7. There's a lot
Wait.
of.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, go on.
I just don't want you to record too much. There's like a noise coming from someone, but I don't know if it's being recorded or not.
That's a
it's the rain.
storm. It's a storm above me.
Oh, it's a storm. It
Yeah.
sounded like I couldn't tell if it was like a
Washing machine or something.
washing. Yeah. I didn't want to
Yeah,
like.
no,
I'm so
that's
sorry.
no,
I
that's
didn't mean to,
okay.
like-
No,
It's just a meany little storm.
It's just a meany little storm.
It's just a
Okay.
meany little storm. It's okay. This whole place is filled with an aesthetic rain, or it's like
Okay.
little tiny
Okay.
Space rocks that are flying against like a little shield.
Perfect. I'm
There
so
you go.
sorry.
No, don't apologize, it's grand. With a 19, you can see that although this place is like, it's kind of habdashery, like there's kind of like a lot of things everywhere, it still kind of has a purpose and a almost, this is as neat as you can have with these amount of beds. But with the 19, you can tell that there are some things like poking out from under little blankets and pillows, a drawer which isn't quite shut. It's just little bits.
Snooping. What's in there? Let me see in that drawer. Let me see under those blankets. Let me look over my shoulder real quick and then continue to do so.
you open, as you open the first drawer, it is like there is this like a slide of like 3, 4, 5 different like new phones on top of like stacks of like older like hollow units and like things that people would use to call one another. Underneath the blankets is these just small little trinkets, just things that don't really seem like they have much purpose. These blankets are like a mix of some which are just laid out on the floor, and also there are like hammocks that are hung up. Again, this ship is slightly bigger than the Patchwork, but the Patchwork is a huge squeeze with 5 of you, and this seemingly has 7. You do here. Having fun snooping?
Oh, yeah, always. Where's the rest of your crew? You guys phone salesmen or something?
Oh, question A, no. Our crew, we used to have more people, and it's just us now. And for the phones, I like. It's a long story. I like tinkering with things, little. I don't know, mechanics and stuff. It makes sense to me. I can kind of like sense things from. It's weird. I don't want to bore you with it.
Ship that can talk to machines, so.
Oh shit! Do you actually?
I'm getting the sense I shouldn't have said that. So, why?
Oh my god, no! Because like, yeah, I can do the same. I can kind of like talk to them. The thing, like, it's just. I can't do it very well or being able to do it for very long, but it just kind of makes sense. Like I can speak to the mechanics and the machines in it, you know? You have someone like this on your ship? Is it you? Can you do these things?
Oh, no, dude. This went way better than I was expecting it to. Yeah, you want to meet him? I mean, we're kind of busy right now with the whole thievery thing, but...
Oh yeah, no, of course, no, totally. I would love to, though. That would be great. I tell you what, if you let me, because fucking Kel is doing stuff. Is going to be just like messing with the ship for a while. I have like 15 minutes.
We don't, cause thievery. But tell you what, you got like a pen or something?
I tell you what, I can. I'll help you try to track down the thieves if you want. I don't have like a lot of the way, but maybe I could speak to some stuff or. Yeah, I have a number. Yeah, whatever. And then goes over to like a drawer.
I wasn't asking for your number. I was asking for a pen. But I love your confidence, my dude.
Gives a pen over.
Thank you. I write my own number on his arm. I give him a wink and I head out. I don't try to look cool, but I do.
Yes.
Hell yeah. The envy of every who's ever lived.
As you step out, you see Theriac.
Skye! What are you doing?
Walking right into a trap. But it turned out to not be a trap. It was actually very pleasant. We should probably go chase after one of the other two.
Oh, who were you talking to? Who was that teenager?
I don't know.
Oh, hey. You're, like, right next to the ship, and you see this, like, large wolf person. Oh, your friends, I imagine? Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Sorry, I was just checking out...
Sorry about your ship. What's your name, sorry?
I don't have time. Have you seen a crystal?
Have you seen a crystal? Like, ever?
Yes. No, it's got like every element, or it's every state of matter. It's kind of glowy.
Speaking a lot of words. No, I haven't seen any crystal. I can tell that you're upset. You want to have a drink? Like
no, I have
water.
to find it, and we'll just
All right.
immediately just like U-turn and just keep running.
Okay, well, I gotta go. Thank you so much for letting me onto your ship. I'm so glad you guys aren't thieves. Y'all seem dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll definitely put it on our Yelp review. Go on, go find the person who stole your ship.
I'm gonna run after Theriac, and I guess whoever Theriac is running after.
As soon as you start running, Theriac hears you running, and then U-turns back. Are you out of your mind? I understand that organic mammalian animals go through adolescence, but are you out of your mind? What is going on?
No, dude, I'm just from the lower decks. When you get shit stolen from you, you get shit done immediately. Y'all were lollygagging, dude.
You what?
I searched one ship and my drone's already following a bot that's been messed with. None of these ships are leaving this place. You gotta ask, Theriac, and you're, like, not keeping your cool right now, dude.
Oh my god.
Pick a person! Let's go!
Gun towards Azhaam.
You gun toward Azhaam. Aig.
Yeah.
Where are we going, Han?
Going inside. My indication was that I was hearing it closer to the club, so I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow that instinct.
You follow it.
Yep. I go inside.
You
Yes, I can.
bust in, swing the door open. There is a Grey who is like a classic, what we would imagine an alien with like this little with just like a very long t-shirt on, giving like jokes, who stops as you make a very loud entrance, and there's like a lot of like murmuring that kind of dims a little as people slowly turn to you. You see these.
I laugh.
Oh my god. We are a mess today.
Oh, I didn't realize that was that funny. And then there's another laugh as everyone kind of gets back.
Good. Back to normal. Okay. And then I keep going.
Give me a wisdom.
Okay. Oh my god.
Or just a perception, I guess. Just a perception is fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 17.
You get a twinge that it is not inside it has moved since you ran into here.
Okay, and that it's not inside anymore.
It is not inside anymore.
So I walk inside, and then I laugh, leave. Okay, great.
Turn
And
around
I book it back out again. And keep following the thread as much as I can.
As you leave and turn, you see Azhaam full booking it toward these two little guys who are like whispering something to each other. You see Skye and Theriac sprint down toward Azhaam. But then you get a small twinge, another one, and you see another little guy run out of the shadows behind everyone else, with a big old crystal in their hand.
I go so fast.
You start running toward him. Azhaam, what are we doing as we're sprinting toward these guys? These little pals.
I'm gonna try and sprint after them, but somewhat quietly.
Okay. You can give me a stealth with disadvantage. If you're full sprinting, this will like keep pace and you'll be able to run.
With disadvantage, that's a 16.
You like go into like a little tiny jog, like doing the same tiptoeing at the same time as running really quickly.
I mean, considering how big Azhaam is, it's probably just a fast walk, like your
fast walk. Yeah, it's a power walk. You just power walk toward. Let me give a little roll here. Okay. These little guys in front of you are just like and start doing like saying little words, and you do clock one of them who is like lagging behind a little, carrying this big crystal, who as they are running, you spot them and they stop in their tracks.
I look at the others. I look at the little guy holding the crystal, and I give a clear indication with just a nod of my head. I got these. You got those. You got that guy with the crystal. And I go back to chasing after the jabberers.
Right. Everyone seems to like converge at the same time to this same spot with these two little guys, this one with the crystal, and then Azhaam, you say, I'm gonna go after these guys. This little guy with the crystal is stood like a deer in headlights, holding, wrapped their 6 arms around the crystal.
Can we see the guy with the crystal? How far
Yeah,
away?
you've all.
Oh, I
like,
thought he was
joined...
going in a different direction. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
how far away is he from us?
He's like 40 foot. As
40 foot?
They stopped as Azhaam clocked them.
To be fair, if you saw a gigantic Ifrit staring at you, you'd probably stop.
Yeah, it was
walking
pretty
too.
spooked.
Give it back to me.
Do you think... Wait, are we all together now?
Yeah, everyone is converged.
Apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
sup?
Hi.
You think it's like a no sudden movement kind of situation?
Theriac will load their little.
There's no need for violence.
On. Just give it back to us.
Calm down, everyone. Please. Listen. You stole from our ship. Hey, me first, then you. You stole from our ship. Return what you've stolen. No one needs to get hurt. Can I roll diplomacy for this?
Yes. First, roll me an intelligence.
I'm not that Well, I'm not.
Can I roll intelligence?
Yes.
That's a nat
Actually,
20 again.
Look at
Oh,
that shit.
shit.
That's fucking
Never mind.
incredible.
21.
You got it, pal.
You get the impression that this thing doesn't speak common.
Trade? I think it's trade in this system.
Trade. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Galactic normal.
Galactic Universal Language.
Galactic universal language. The
I
GU...
guess this Universal Language would make sense.
GUL. The GUL. This little thing doesn't
Uh,
speak GUL. Joule.
Can I switch into
Vape. It doesn't speak vape.
GSL? Galactic Sign Language? And see if that works?
Yes. Yes. Sure. You...
So, yeah.
You...
assign
Yeah, you
signals.
can, yeah. Ah! Ah! And it starts to, like... Takes, like, one step back.
I take one big step in his direction, and I shake my head in the universal symbol for no.
Everybody roll me a reflex save.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I roll that
okay.
diplomacy check to see what happens.
Yeah, you can roll that diplomacy check, yeah. Actually, yeah, roll the... Go on.
I'm gonna fucking roll this 24.
Oh, that's so
Fuck
fucking
yes,
good.
Skye.
We love that shit.
17 for me.
Love. That's good. You get a crit fail, Theriac? Theriac get a crit fail?
I got a 6.
Okay.
Go 6.
Oh,
Okay.
6.
Love. I'm so sorry.
Give me that diplomacy first, Norden.
15.
It... And then holds it up. And then can you roll me a reflex?
16. I rolled them both at the same time.
Yeah. It seems to hold it up toward you slightly. And you hear a noise behind you. A of wheels.
I shoot the drone.
You turn around, point your gun, and you see that it is in fact not a drone that is behind you, but Skye and Theriac, you recognize this teenage whose large boots have collapsed in to make roller skates, and they are pounding toward you. They, as you pull out the gun, they jump and throw this like tiny like flashbang that everyone who didn't get over a 15, which is literally everyone, I think, aside from Theriac, gets nauseated as they make a leap over you, and this little Skidamander throws the crystal up, and they grab the crystal. And if everyone would like to roll initiative, as we're in a little bit of a comb. However, we're going to do a little bit of initiative, and we're going to go on a break. And when we get back, we're going to have this little bit of initiative. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are gonna we are gonna have we're gonna have a little seemingly combat sequence. Hey gangs, just go hang in there. We're gonna be like 10 minutes. Go pee. Go have a try. Go get some snacks. We're gonna do a little cheeky little combat. Will the gang get the crystal back? Will they get duped even more so by this tiny little teenager and their group of little guys? Who even knows? But
And will this rollerblader become Skye's arch nemesis or boyfriend? Huh? Who's
Oh
to
my
say?
god!
we don't even know.
okay.
We will see.
my
We will see you
God.
guys in about 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much. I'll budge up a bit. Budge up for 10 minutes. Budge up.
I'm rolling initiative.
One. Gamers. Hi there, beautiful, wonderful people. Hi, how are you all doing? Thanks so much for rejoining us.
So good.
Break.
So I'm going to shoot the child.
So you're going to shoot a child? Yes, good. So child murder is fully happening. Good. I'm glad that's a thing
Not
that we're doing.
murder. I'm not gonna.
My apologies. No, of course. So, gamers, let me find some cool battle tunes.
Okay, good.
I got some cool little battle tunes, or maybe I'll just do it in post. Do a little post. Hey, gang, put on your favorite little battle tune. If you're watching this, doesn't matter if it's live or it's in podcast, you're gonna have some cool battle tunes starting now. There you go.
Right now.
Now. Gamers, you have all hunted down the crystal. The thief seems to be a little guy, seemingly a group of little guys. As you cornered one of these little guys and they handed this crystal up in the air, you felt a wind behind you as Flair, this kid who seemed just like a kid, is riding on roller skates and has leaped over all of you, throwing a little flashbangy thing down, doing a little like spin trick on the roller skates, giving Theriac the nauseated condition for this round, and is going to go grab the crystal. Everyone, if you want to fucking roll some bloody initiative and shit.
I already did.
I know, we had a break and I told you to do it. Well, anyway, I'm gonna bring y'all over to
Roll 20.
roll 20 as we have a little map here. We have here is you see Flair is there, and then you have Keelan, who isn't there yet. I'm going to pass them back a little bit. Things are a bit messed up on my roll 20, but that's fine. And then you have these two Skidamanders who are running away.
I knew it was your self-insert character, you little...
Ha!
I knew it.
And then who's going to be there? This little guy who's holding up the crystal, and then this little guy who's next to Velkin right here. So that's properly... you four are down here. Feel free to... you should be able to move yourself. Feel free to put yourselves in the places that you think you would be.
All right.
You're just here at the bottom, just below.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
That's okay.
Which one's holding the crystal?
So, this right here, you see the crystal.
I would be like right here, probably.
I'd be the closest.
The little guy was 40 foot away, as I stated, so he was quite far away. But we can say that you guys entered. I think you guys would be around here, maybe?
Maybe there works?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that works. So yeah, all place yourself there. Skye, a little before for more Brian, y'all should have your little board that I will...
No, because I sent my board to follow the
the board is...
droid.
Right.
Yes, but you can still call the board. So as long... Oh yeah,
Yes,
no,
but my
sorry.
board's
I
not a very
just saw that
important
I just saw that it is on the map. That's my apologies. Okie dokie. And did we get 20 or above?
Yes.
Okay. What did y'all get? Tell me. Inform me.
You go first, my friend.
So I got a natural 20, and I got it, but it's only
yeah,
for a
man.
total of 22.
No, it's beautiful.
I got a grand total of 20, not natural. But I am wondering if you'd let me shoot first anyway, because I did call it the moment I heard those wheels.
That's true, you did, yes. Yes, I'll allow you to get a surprise round off, but you'll be staying in the same spot. Okie dokie. So that's great. And then we got a that there, and then Oaks. 15 to 20.
I got a 16.
Hell yeah, gamer. Skye, what'd you get? You muted,
You
hun.
muted.
Oh, no, you're not. You're fine. It's just your mic didn't pick you up.
Weird. 14.
14. Beautiful.
Hey, we're in order on the map.
Oh, that's very funny. Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
We just like accidentally placed ourselves in order.
Okie dokie. It's so the way it's gonna go is gonna go Ige, then Azhaam, and then it's gonna go back up to Ige, as that will be our surprise round over. Okay, so Ige get a surprise round because you rolled a natural 20. Azhaam get a surprise round because you stated what you were going to
shot.
do before
Got it,
initiative
got
was
it.
rolled. So Ige,
Okay.
what do you want to do?
I want to just shout at this kid and just kind of reach up and grab at his skates as he like kind of like is going up over our heads. And I would like to cast incompetence, make him a
Oh,
bad
you're gonna
skater.
ruin all of my plans so quickly. Okay, yeah, sure, you can do that, you bloody demon. What am I rolling?
A spell save of DC of 15.
Okay, where's my spell save? It better be high. It is not. It's not. That's okay. I have a +1 to this. Shit. All right, fine. You cast incompetence.
I just get down here right now.
You raise your hand up. Yeah, get down here now. He like goes to put you see that he like jumps like as he jumped over you, the wheels on his skates like fold inwards and make like a seemingly like there's this energy that pulses from them that you can tell is like a they can use to like fly and like hover on the rollerblades, and they're like, ha! Jump over like a cool kid, poof, eat shit immediately on the ground, just completely flub the trick. They have a H out of horse now. Yes, they have landed hard and are on the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I say, I'm sorry about that, but that's ours. And I look at the little guys and I say, and don't you go anywhere. I point authoritatively.
Azhaam, it's
That's
you.
it. That's my turn.
Beautiful.
Well, now can I reach the crystal and just grab it from this? Did the kid reach the crystal?
No, the kid is in the same spot that they are now.
Do I have enough movement to just walk up and grab the crystal from the little guy?
Well, it depends how you're gonna do that, because you can, if you walk through like within 5 foot, you're gonna take an opportunity attack. But you can definitely try. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could also be able just to move around the fucking flyer who is wiped out on the ground.
I'm also gonna pull up the combat actions because I forgot to do that.
There we go.
Don't mind me. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do that. If I do take the opportunity attack and I do get hit, does that mean I stop moving?
No,
or can I
it doesn't. No.
Azhaam is injured, but Azhaam doesn't care. So I'm gonna walk up to my movement speed and try and grab that crystal.
Flare, like, as you walk past, like, swipes at your ankle as you pass by. They are going to roll with disadvantage since they are just down on the ground. That is a... that's a 19 to hit. So
With
add
disadvantage.
with disadvantage, yes. They kind of, like, pull their, like, they, like, thrust their arm, and as they do, like, there's like a hidden blade that comes out, and they grab the handle of it and swipe at your ankle for 5 damage, 5 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, but then you run along. This little skidamander has a hold of the crystal still, but you can you like run, get swiped, and then you get there. You can try to take it from the skidamander. The skidamander seems like is going to bounce. Is going to run away. It's gripped quite tightly.
I'm going to literally rip the thing from its hands.
Okay.
As best as possible.
Give me a contested. You can go. I'm going to count this as a grapple, so it will be a strength or dex that's contested. You can choose strength, or you can choose dex, and they will choose strength, or they will choose dex.
Let me just double check what it means to. Is that like an? Do I roll with an unarmed attack or?
No, just roll the stat. The like.
The stat. I'm weak in stats, but okay, sure.
Well, if you had like a move or a thing that you can do to buff it up, you're very welcome to do that.
Nope. Afraid none of my envoy improvisations have proven useful. This is so.
What'd you roll?
1 second. Okay.
Let's see if this is gonna work. 'Cause I want to be hyped for it. Yeah, cool. All right. Go on. Sorry, what did you roll?
This is not going to work. 18?
Yeah, no, that makes it easy. You easy clear it. This little skidamander is like, as you like pull it up off the ground, as its like 6 arms are still like trying to grab onto it, and you like kind of shake it, and it plops down on the ground. You have the crystal currently in possession.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I'm gonna yell, Skye, skateboard.
We hit top of the round.
Skateboard can't come to the phone right now.
I love her so much.
Ike, it's you. It's now normal action.
Okay. I see Azhaam has it in his hands.
Yep.
Azhaam, do you look steady? You got.
Yeah, I'm like.
You're
I
good?
prop it underneath one arm, tightly,
Okay.
like a football.
Okay.
So
Then I
everyone
help-
should be able to move the crystal as well. So whenever you have possession of it, you can move it with your character.
Okay. I go to help the kid that I knocked off his roller skates up, and I say, "Sorry, just we were robbed tonight, and it kind of looked like you were going to rob the people that robbed us. So I'm not sure if that was the case."
You help flare up, and they like, Jesus, they like hit their like heel against the ground, being like, I'm confused at the fact that they can't quite remember how to roller skate, and
I'm
they do like a
sorry.
little slip.
Oh, you should. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Oh,
You're good.
damn.
You're good at it. You're good at it again.
Oh,
You're
cool.
so good at it.
Thank you. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, Bonzo was just going to give it to me, but I do appreciate it. Is that the end of your turn? Is just helping up Flare? Andre is so so excited to beat this kid up.
Get his ass.
I just would like to recast the same spell and just like, so they're like standing back up and then just like boop, 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 boop.
Okay, so I'll let you have a choice in this.
Okay.
Do you want to keep the same like you never didn't cast it, or do you want to actually cast it twice? If it costs a spell slot, I'll allow
It
you to
does.
just keep. You can just keep.
I
the same
appreciate that.
regardless.
It does cost a slot. I would like to keep it.
You just keep it so you don't actually you like flavored uncast it and then recast it. That
Yeah.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You recast it and they whoop. Oh shit! Damn it. Okay, I feel like I may have misjudged you, and I do apologize for that. But maybe next time I'll think my options more clearly in terms of who I rob. Is that okay?
Azhaam.
Give us our things back and we'll consider it.
Oh yeah, sure. No, that's no problem. They turn to you and they're just going to try and like rugby, just like pull the crystal out from your arm with a.
Did they get more than 20 to their initiative?
Yeah.
Turn.
Yeah.
When do I get to kick his ass?
On your turn, thank you very much. That is a. Let me check. I have their stats here. One sec. That is a 13. They rolled very badly. It's a 13 to a sleight of hand. You can keep grip, or you can have a dex to move it out of the way. So strength or dex, either one. Or rather, reflex or. Yeah, reflex or a strength check.
Saving throw? I can use a saving throw?
Yeah, you can use reflex, or you can use a strength check for it.
Okay, if I can use reflex. 21.
Yeah, they like go to grab it and you hut it out the way. Damn it. All right, fine. Keelan, shit. And then they're going to take off. They are going to. Actually, no. They would be here because they tried to grab it, and they're gonna bap 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 and run over to here. They do.
Or get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you do get an opportunity attack on them as they leave your threat area.
Okay. Shooting would be at a disadvantage, right?
Yes, because you have the other Skidamander who's right in front of you.
But at the same time, it's the weapon I have. So we're gonna. Does a 13 hit?
A 13, I do not believe hits. 13. Oh, 13 KAC does actually. It just hits.
Ooh, nice.
I am trying all over to get some dang music. I'm gonna have this. That is no cantina music. You are not what I want.
I'm just
Ba-dam-bam.
gonna clip him across the shoulder because I rolled a 2 for damage.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you clip him across the shoulder and are just like fuck, and they they continue to keep running. Although they've kind of forgotten how to use the skates, they are still able to run normal. And they run over to Keelan and the other Skitamander who's down there. Azhaam, it is your turn fully now.
Which Skittermander is the one with the bag of things that belongs to us?
The orange one.
Colorblind.
The one that's like running there's
This one?
two of them running alongside each other.
Okay.
That
one.
Yes, that one.
Just drop everything. And I'm going to walk away, actually. My entire movement. Before I do that, my standard action. Right. My standard action. Standard action. I'm going to do total defense. So that's a +4 to AC, but I cannot make opportunity attacks. And I'm going to walk my whole movement away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which will take me here.
Wonderful.
And my intention is to hide behind those boxes.
Great. No, go for it.
I think I get an opportunity attack against me from this Skittermander.
You do, but that Skittermander is like looking around as like for instructions of what to do at the minute, so he's a little lost. As you finish up that, Theriac, it is you.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a fuck. I want to. Can I do a sense motive check on the wolf guy?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that real
Okay.
quick. Because, not gonna lie, he's just a little sussy.
Just a tiny, teeny bit.
That is a 25.
Oh, fuck. I rolled fucking 23 on that. Yeah. So, with the information that you get, you see Flair running toward him. The Skidamanders are kind of just like looking around and just like waiting for some larger instructions. You get the sense that he is the kind of shot caller of this little group.
Theriac is going to do a very cool thing called Spark of Ingenuity, which means that once per day, they can alter one of their biohacks to work in a different way, and for a studious biohacker, they can expend 2 uses of their biohack ability to combine the effects of 2 basic or minor biohacks into a single effect.
Oh, that's very cool.
What we are going to do is we're both going to combine the basic inhibitor and the minor inhibitor in this shot.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, I'm rolling to hit. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20. That's a 23 to hit.
That does hit. Yeah, that definitely hits. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at my damage. But damage isn't really the important part here, is it? So while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and read you off what happens with the basic inhibitor and the minor
Please
inhibitor.
do.
So first of all, with the where the fuck is a D4? There you are. With the basic inhibitor, you take a -2 penalty to AC. Okay.
Okay.
You reduce the target's DR by 5.
Okay.
And you reduce the target's resistance to 1 type of energy by 5.
Jesus. Okay.
Hey Azhaam, what's your fire shit considered?
It's my fire shit. That pew, pew.
Yeah,
That's just fire damage.
fire damage is the one I'm gonna pick. Or I don't know if are there other do I know what resistances this?
You. I tell you what, because you rolled high on a sense motive, you this is a like a more like Arctic looking wolf. So you can assume that they're a little resistant to cold based things.
Okay, then I will reduce resistance to cold, even though I don't think we have anything related to cold. But you know.
Grand. Yeah. No, I get it.
It's to reduce a resistance. So.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So that is the basic inhibitor. The minor inhibitor imposes a slight hindrance of a -1 penalty to attack rolls for a number of rounds equal to 3 plus my ability score.
Jesus.
Which is a total of 7 rounds.
Okay, so they get -1 on attack rolls for 7 rounds.
That is correct.
Wow.
Isn't Theriac? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Isn't Theriac nauseated?
I
Theriac-
wanted to double check something.
Absolutely, go for it.
So, as a Raxolite, I have +2 racial bonus for saving throws against mind-affecting effects, including paralysis, poison, polymorph, sleep, and stunning effects. Would that count as any of those?
I believe that nauseated is its own effect.
Its own condition?
I can
Yeah.
pull it up.
Yeah, let's put it up.
Nauseated. You're unable to attack, cast spells, or concentrate on spells. The only action you can take is a single move action per turn. Bloody hell.
So I didn't
Okay.
do any of that cool shit?
I tell you what's going to happen. I love
Okay.
the cool shit. You're going to be able to do the cool shit. You're going to be nauseated on your next turn. This is a flash of adrenaline, because that was my bad, because I did forget that. So I'm going to allow you to do all that, because that's entirely my bad that I forgot it.
Cool.
And then yes, you do all that cool shit this round. You like, your brain goes fucking hyper focused until, and then as soon as you do it, it's like, you know that burst of energy before you feel super sick? It's exactly what happened.
Oh.
You had this one super
no.
burst of energy, and then you're like, oh, and then
So-
start feeling a little sick.
Oh, also, they moved here.
Wonderful. Love that.
I
Skye.
think I have that much movement. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think you do. That looks like 30.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah. Skye, it's you.
Okay, I would like to run up to like, can you see this arrow? Like right
Yeah.
where these little dudes are?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna, whoa, I want to move my person.
Click
over,
on the,
maybe.
click on the
I think
arrow.
I got it. It's just silly. All right, I'm gonna run up to here, and I'm gonna be like, "Oi, it's not for brains. I hope you're not too attached to that arm, because you've lost the privilege of having it." And I take a grenade out of my pocket, and I bite the pin to take it out, and I toss it right over to them.
Fuck yeah, gamer, let's go. Okay, sure thing. So, what do I need to do? I need to roll a dex, I think, to jump out the way.
See anything about that? I just saw a button that was rolled to hit. I don't see that.
1 sec. Starfinder throwing grenades. I got it.
Frag grenade is what my thingy says.
So, yes, I need to roll a save. What is your dexterity modifier?
I think that's ability scores +1.
+1. Okay. So I need to beat a 12 on this to dodge, not fully dodge out of the way. I'll take half damage if they don't, but it's each of them. So Flare makes it. Keelan also makes it. The Skidamander also does. Everyone like dives out the way. You still roll damage. They just take half.
Okay. 1d6 p per 15 feet. I think that means p 15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean per 15 feet? Like, just the area 15 feet?
I think it's
Yeah,
it'll
it's-
do that much damage in each 15-foot radius.
Okay. And it was
Yeah.
what did I literally just say? 1d6. Okay.
1d6,
so,
yeah.
Womp. 6.
6. Okay, cool. So they all take 3 as they all immediately try to dive out of the way of this. You see Flare runs up to Keelan. Keelan like gets hit as Flare is like, hey, we might be a little out of our range. That little Yoski immediately made me forget entirely how to run on these things.
Can I yell something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got 20 more of these in my pocket. How long you want this night to be, boys?
As you throw the grenade and there's this explosion, Keelan gets hit with this inhibitor. They are then like pushed out the way by Flare, and Flare's like, well, she's cute and scrappy, and then pulls the goggles over their head and then like flicks them into place over their eyes. It is now the unless of course you want your drone to do anything, since you have a drone.
Oh, I want my drone to follow the robot that's been messed with.
Okay, sure thing.
We love a simp.
Though I am not loving not being fast in the presence of this other fast teenager.
Yeah.
Can't say I love that.
It's the Skidamander's turn. This one is going to Keelan, after the explosion, Keelan yells, We're flying away, gentlemen. Everyone grab your shit. We're going. And the Skidamander looks toward Azhaam and is like, and then runs toward Azhaam. Let me just make sure that I can make it. They can. They run over and they are going to use a... they're just going to use a normal bite attack. Use a normal bite attack against you. What's your KAC?
Me?
Azhaam.
Right now it's 17 because of that +4. I did do a full defense. I should have ran.
So, that does still hit, unfortunately. This Skidamander jumps, and out of their stomach, their fur, like, moves, and this little, like, worm thing launches out and latches onto you, Azhaam, for 3 damage. That causes you. And what is your combat maneuver AC? Which is the CMD, I believe.
25. Right now.
So they're going to use their special ability where when they attack with this little worm thing, they go into the same space as the person and latch onto them. So this little Skidamander, this little worm, jumps out, and this 6-armed tiny little guy is like scrapping and trying to get the crystal away from you as it's like fully attached to the side of your body. This worm, like a leech, is has like suction cupped itself to the side of you as this little Skidamander is trying to pull the crystal away. It did use its turn biting you, so it's nothing yet. And it's also...
Matt, I just watched Alien. How could you do this to me?
Love that.
It's nothing. It's my favorite phrase. It's nothing, though.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. These two are going to run over to... this one, the one in red, who's standing next to Keelan. After this inhibitor flies out and hits Keelan, is going to and then runs toward Theriac, and is going to make a contested dexterity check against you as they try to steal the inhibitor from you.
Like my injector gun?
Yeah, your injector gun. They're like trying to grab it and take it away from you. As they saw something shiny and cool and they want it now.
Oh
So that's a dexterity check from you.
A dexterity check or a dex save?
Dex save. It is a contested... It's a contested check. It's a contested check.
A contested check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he rolling reflex though?
It would...
Is it reflex?
Well, the reflex is the save. And it is not that, because
Okay.
that is a saving throw. It is an ability score
Okay, it's
check.
just a check.
It's just a check.
Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh my god.
What'd you get?
No.
Got a fucking nat one.
No!
Theriac, you
Okay.
shoot from your little needle gun, and this Skidamander eyes grow real wide as I like run over to you, and then just grab it from your hands. And
Get your hands off that!
yeah, there's like a little fight, and they grab it, and they like bash it on the ground a little bit, and then point it toward you. These other
Also-
two, go on.
I do want to say, when Theriac has the needle pointed back at them,
Yeah.
they do realize that there is something glowing in the syringe in the serum that was not there before.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. These other two Skidamanders are, after Skye, you threw the grenade, they are going to... One of them is going to try and grab the grenade satchel from you, and the other one...
You think I'm wearing cargo pants because they're in fashion? Nah, I need a lot of pockets.
Alright, well, it's just going to try to steal a grenade from you, then. I'm going to go into your
Okay.
pockets and try to grab
That's
one.
really cute.
That's a dexterity check from you. It rolled an 11, so you need to be an 11.
12.
It's like searching through your cargo shorts and pulls out a grenade and is like, "Bap, bap, bap," and then you snatch it back. This other one, its fur moves, and this like worm thing comes out of it, and it's just going to try to bite you. This little,
no, thank you.
it like launches towards you. You easily move aside as I rolled a nat 1, as it like and then slides behind you, gets back up and tries to go back to like seem more professional. It is now Keelan's turn. Keelan gets up, brushes himself off, is a little dazed, helps up Flare. Now let's like. No, tell me what's going on. Talk me through the process of the fact that you don't know how to fucking skate anymore. He's like, right, well, so, no, yeah, she cast a spell, and I don't really know what happened, and I'm kind of a little confused, because our whole kind of plan was for me to just, like, skate and grab shit, and then we can fly away. Can you get back on the ship? He's like, yes, don't worry about it. And they are going to use the ability Cooperative, as they are going to give a +2 to the skill check of Flare, and them remembering how to... them trying to beat the check that I put on them. Which didn't work, again, since I rolled a 4 on that. So that was unfortunate.
Okay.
And that is the end of the round. We move back to the top. And can everybody roll me a perception check, please?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Goodbye, dice.
Yeah.
I
get rid of
also
them.
rolled a nat 1 again. That's crazy. We're
I rolled
synced
a
up.
2, so not great.
Not great.
7.
11.
11. 11, a 2. 11, 7, and 2.
With perception specifically,
Yes.
that's a 9.
A 9. Okay. You're muted, hun.
No, I'm not. I rolled a 10 with perception.
There we go. None of you notice anything. It's all good. It's business as normal. Don't even worry about it. Ig, it's your turn first.
Folks, I need help. I'm not gonna win against this thing.
I had a plan, but it's not gonna work, so I'm gonna go over here. Hello, Azhaam. And I am behind this thing, and I don't really want to shoot it, so I'm just gonna grab
You can
it.
non-lethally do things. I'll allow you to non-lethally do shit.
Can I? Well, can I just grab it and just be like, no, because it's facing Azhaam.
It
So I'm
is-
like coming
it
up
is-
behind it and just be like,
It's currently like attached to Azhaam. Like it's the worm thing is like fully in Azhaam's side, and
that's
you
right,
see
that's
Azhaam
right.
like move, and it falls off and kind of swings along like it's fully suction cupped on like a rope holding onto Azhaam. So you can try to pull it fully off if you'd like.
I'm a little strong. I'll try it. Okay,
Yeah?
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm not that strong, but maybe.
What'd you get?
What am I doing? Am
You
I
can do
just
a
doing like
you can do a
contested-
strength. Yeah, this will be a
strength.
contested, like a grapple essentially. It gets +4 to this now. It did unfortunately roll the 23.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be a 19. So no.
Okay. Yeah, you try to pull it off, and it kind of elastic bungee like boom, and goes back to his arm, and is still trying to scramble for the crystal.
Okay. I guess that's it for now, but I'm here.
Flare is gonna spend their action trying to win this again, and get over this spell. Oh my god! Thank God. They, with the help of Keelan, talk it through, and after a while, this like, there's a thread that you like attached to them, and it almost like elastic, like ping, and flies back to you. And they're like, "Oh yeah, oh of course!" And they like click their heels, and then like turn around, and they are going to use their fly action as they start skating, and they start going off the ground and are flying in midair about 15 foot up, and they go and they start skating toward Azhaam and the crystal. Azhaam, it is you.
God, I don't know why they want the crystal so bad. They don't even know what it is.
You can roll me a sense motive if you want to find out why they want it.
Will that waste my entire action? I mean, what else am I gonna do, honestly?
You're welcome to. You don't have to.
Hold on.
You can roll with disadvantage for a bonus action.
Okay, that is 23.
The way that they are treating this, and the fact that they have like a bag of other things, it seems like they just think that this looks really expensive. And they don't have actually any attachment to it. You just try to steal a thing back, and now we're in like this little confrontation where they don't actually care about having it. They care about saying that they have it to sell it on.
Okay. I'm going to raise my voice. You can keep everything in a bag and leave us a crystal, or I will kill all of you. To roll an intimidation check.
Mm-hmm. I have rolled a basic charisma for the others, but yes, roll an intimidation.
Shouldn't it be a willpower save?
I mean, sure. I guess it would be. Yeah. Well, willpower is for spells and stuff.
That was a nat 20 plus 7, so that's 27.
Okay. All right. There is... Your words boom out, and there is an atmosphere of the threat. Flare does slow a little. The Skidamanders all kind of understand what you said because of the inclination of the tone.
Or flavor.
Go on.
I take my free... I'm going to drop the pistol, grab this thing by the worm, the stomach worm, and my hand is going to start glowing. And it doesn't cause any damage, but there is a burning sensation coming from my hand.
Okay. Your threat has been noted. Is that your action?
I believe that's I only get the one action, so I believe that's
cool.
all I can do.
Yeah.
Other than, let me just check my...
You can move and everything. You're not, like... Except when you move, the Skittermander moves with you. But you can move.
1 second. Oh, I can manipulate an item as instead of a move action.
Neat.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I take the crystal and throw it in these crates so that it's hard to just grab?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
That's my move action.
Grand. You take the crystal and you throw it into the crates. Let me grab... Oh, 1 second. I'm just going to move you out. I'm going to move the crystal into the crates just there. Wonderful. Theriac, it is you.
So I have been unarmed.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
This little Skidamander is pointing this needle gun towards you.
Okay.
Ba-ba-da-boo-ba.
I need that so bad. Can I tell that it's clearly just intrigued by like the shininess of it?
It is like
This is fully just like
it's a thing that's like,
basic-
oh, it's a gun. Yeah.
just like very like crow style, like this is a cool shiny thing, it's mine now.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I am going to hold up my knife and say,
Yeah.
Do you want it? And then I'm going to try and like barter for this gun back. Can I roll diplomacy?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you roll? I'm interested.
No, buddy, no.
Can you tell me what that is total?
It's a 7.
Cool. I also rolled a crit fail.
What?
So,
what's your crit fails total, please?
the crit fails total for a Skidamander is like exceedingly little.
Oh my god, thank god.
It's exceedingly little. This is just a little guy. It doesn't even... Alright. It's 1. Yeah, it's 1. And nothing is added onto it.
Ooh, damn.
So, it's just... You do... Okay. You show him the knife. And you're like, hey, do you want it? And he's like, got a boo! Drops the needle gun, and the needle gun lands and goes, and then shoots into your foot. You can choose the effect of what happens as the gun goes off into your foot.
Well, I'm crying. I could inflict a basic booster.
No positive effects. Crit fail.
Positive effects. What's the point of me having a gun?
You can pick one negative effect
Fine.
for your booster
I'll
to
take
do
them-
it.
Take the minor inhibitor.
Minor inhibitor? Okay, good. You take that as it lands in your foot. It's fully on the floor. The Skidamander, as soon as it shoots, it goes into your foot. There's like
wait,
a
wait,
yeah.
wait. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Sorry, just double check.
You drop the knife in pain, and the Skidamander like bah! And then grabs onto the knife. He's like yeah.
Everything under the cultivators. And will use their movement to cower behind this engine thing.
As you run, it is going to take an opportunity to try and stab you with the knife that you just gave it.
God damn it!
It does miss though. It's okay. I rolled really low. It's like and it tries to stab you. You can pick up the inhibitor if, like, on your run if you want.
Yes, God, please.
Yeah, pick up the inhibitor as you run. Skye, it's your turn.
Ooh, you're gone, right, Theriac? Okay, I'm gonna have the grenade that I took from the Skidamander in my hand. I'm gonna toss it up, toss it down. You know what? I changed my mind. You can have it.
Ah!
I want to keep this part though, and then I'm gonna run.
Let's fucking go. You know what? I'm gonna roll the intelligence of these fucking little tiny guys.
Also,
It's-
if it was not clear, the thing I wanted to keep was the pin.
Was the
for
pin.
the
Yeah,
grenade.
you fully pulled the pin on it. So you give the grenade to this little Skidamander. One of them is like the one that tried to attack you, who has the worm still out and is like, yeah. This other one who is grabbing grenades fully picks up and is like, ah. And then there's the one that just tried to attack Theriac with a new knife that's like, ah. And then the one shows the grenade is like, and then poof, it explodes in their face as all three of them. You can roll that damage for me.
Okay.
As all three of them fail as this grenade explodes in their faces. They're like, I got the grenade.
It's 3.
It's 3. Okay, they all take 3 damage. It seems like the only thing that you've heard them say is grenade. Like, oh, I got the grenade. Great. Is that it? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards. I got 30 feet of movement. So yeah, I'm gonna run like right beside our boy here. So I can run towards like where the crystal is.
Yeah. Drone's still not doing anything. Still pretending to be a robot.
Ooh, I considered summoning it so I can try and steal their ship, but I feel like that robot thing might come up later. But I'm gonna be real mad if this guy zooms off with our. You know what? Yeah, maybe better safe than sorry. I am gonna be like, listen, Skateboard, I know I sent you on a very important mission, but we have been scorned by a boy we gave our number to, so this is DEFCON Alpha. I need you here right now. This is an emergency.
We cut to the little skateboard that it has just kind of like been sidetracked and followed the like family of people that it almost like tripped over, and is like for some reason I imagine the Mrs. Nesbiting from fucking Toy Story with these two kids. He's got a little like dolly hat on and there's tea, and then you're like, we gotta go, and it's like and then poof, and then shoots out the door. You have specifically designed this, even in mechanical terms, to be super fast. So it makes it's like fully like halfway on the course already. It's like fully almost made it to you as it like shoof. It's got like 150 foot movement speed. I think it's like fucking crazy.
Bonkers.
It's bonkers. Only in a straight line, but it's all in the air, so it matters not. These Skidamanders, this one in the yellow is going to make an attack at Azhaam. It's gonna. They all, like, there was just an explosion, and the other Skidamander is currently being threatened. Fled, like, stops, and after you yelled, "We'll kill them all," there is a, like, so far this seems almost playful. It's just like we're just fucking around. Like, no one's doing any actual real damage to anyone. As soon as you yell an actual real threat, Flare stops and turns toward Keelan. This wolf person who has been kind of sat at the sidelines at the minute also turns to Flare, and there's a silent understanding between the two as Keelan says, "So be it." And then Flare pulls out a like an actual gun. And there's like a darkness that like goes across their face. Didn't think you hung around these types of people. You didn't look like the sort to you, Skye. And these Skidamanders go from a more playful, just like, so interested in stuff, to a, oh, okay, it's time for fighting now. And the one that you're threatened is going to try and just take a chunk out of your hand as it raises up and tries to bite you. I can't imagine that hits. That's oh, maybe it does. That's a 13 to hit. You was on?
My AC.
That's your AC? Yeah. And because
ACs are pretty low in the system, okay?
it is a little bit, but damage is also very low. in a weird regard. That's 5 damage to you as this Skittermander like and starts to bite you. These 3 are actually going to run back toward the ship. As they are all like burnt, kind of singed. There's like little flakes of embers and smoke raising from them as they all like skitter on back, but not with a running away vibe, but with a purpose. They are going into the ship for something. Keelan turns.
20 on the intimidation check. Backfired.
Oh no, you definitely intimidated them very much.
It's still backfired.
Yeah. Keelan turns and walks toward the ship, and from like a side grate, opens it up and pulls out a quite large rifle as they begin to load this large laser rifle.
Damn.
Can everybody roll me a perception check?
15.
That time is good. That is 19, 20. A natural 20.
I don't want to say.
Unnatural 20?
Oh, God. Unnatural 20, yeah.
27.
Oh, you are unstoppable with your rolls. You do hear this. But Azhaam, you are possibly just keenly more aware of this noise, as there are heavy footsteps that now you clock that you've been hearing since that grenade explosion went off, the first one. And there was a door swing that seems to be so far away at the time, but now the heavy footsteps that come from it seem so much louder as you see 4 Heth guards running out, full armor, these like large laser rifles. Everybody stop! Put your hands on your heads! They...
Kit. What's Rollerblades doing?
Looks over to the Heth. Does stop, looks over to the Heth. And there's this like immediate snap of the of this like coming back to reality that leaves them as they look back toward Keelan, and Keelan also kind of has their gun in a ready position, but not in an immediate fire. They look unsure.
I'm not putting my hands on my head if he doesn't put his hands on his head.
Sorry.
Are they pointing it at Theriac?
They are pointing it at... They seem to just be pointing in the... They're still... Like, some of them are still... They're not, like, fully here.
Okay.
But they are getting close. They noticed that some of you noticed and then started yelling. So, yes, there's...
And which direction is this coming from?
This is coming from down here. So,
Okay.
toward these... Yeah. This is the bottom bit of the map.
I would like to roll a stealth check to hide.
Okay.
For the love of God, I need you to work higher than like a 3. Please? For me. That's a 21.
You duck behind some random debris that is just left there from another ship, and you get the feeling that they have missed you and haven't clocked where you are. But they've clearly come over because there was an actual firefight that has happened.
Yes.
Nobody needs to put their hands up and stop.
Are we still in an initiative order?
There is still an initiative order, yes. This is top of the round that this has happened.
Okay.
The Skittermander on me, does that...
It seems very angry and has just seemingly not clocked that there's other things going on. Flair has looked at you and had some form of intent as soon as you said you were going to kill someone. Looked to the Heth and then got this scared look and looked back at Keelan, who is staring daggers at this group of Heth. Everyone to shout. Everyone can have like a decision of what they're going to do. You can step out of combat. You could remain in it.
Ike really does put her hands up and even, I think, walks forward and just is like, so sorry, we can't explain, actually.
Put your hands on the head, get on the ground.
I am going to take a look. Can I try and catch the attention of Keelan?
Yep, Keelan. They cock you.
And I'm going to look at Keelan and make a more angry kind of glance towards the Heth and raise one eyebrow. Like, if you want us to fight with you against them, I can do that. But you gotta choose now. Because they're the only other person who's able to attack.
Yeah. Can you roll me a diplomacy?
Of course I can.
Ike, what were you gonna do? You had a statement you were gonna make.
No. You go.
You good?
Yeah, we'll do this.
I roll another 6 on my expertise die. Yeah.
Hell yeah, gamer.
29. Pretty evident, I think. At least to Keelan.
They don't... It's a tiny movement. But they do like a shoulder, ready check to... As an indicator to you of... I'm willing to open fire if you are.
Waiting for my move? Come on. What are you saying, Andre? What's happening?
Where is Scrap?
Oh, yeah!
That was not a rhetorical question!
I know.
Cuts to Scrap being like, I fucking love comedy. This is great.
Scrap's doing his side five.
Hey, have you guys ever heard of these motor cars?
Oh my god.
Scrap's doing one of several things. Like a comedy routine, hitting on at least 3 different others.
As soon as all the Heth sprinted out, they were like, well, I guess we shouldn't eat the tacos, eh?
Amazing.
No, anyway.
Oh man.
You're really lucky I'm not a fan of Hef. I can interact with an object. I'm going to pick up the pistol, spin, and with this little thing still attached to me, aim the pistol beyond it, and fire at one of the Heth. Because I really don't like Heth.
Give me an attack roll.
I'm fucking terrified of them. They're terrible people.
The bad people.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
I only get 1d6 plus 1 for damage, so 6 damage. Private
wonderful.
event, boys. You're not invited. Actually, no. That's not what I say. I say private event. You're not invited.
Nice. You fire at them, and that gives the indication of what is going to happen. It is now the top of the round. You do the hit. It is you. Azhaam has just fired upon these four heavily armed people. 2 of them in this bulky green armor and 2 others in this slightly like nicer uniform, but still you can tell is heavied.
Okay. Is it safe to say that among these crates there might be some garbage for me?
Definitely. There's absolutely
Okay.
garbage for you to take and do your
Thank
goofy little
you.
spells.
Thank you. I make a little sort of garbage. I reach my hand and I pull it out. Well, and I will just try to slice the part of this one that is connected to Azhaam to try to sever the connection.
Emotional bond we formed.
Yeah.
Yes, the emotional bond.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, sure. Roll me an attack.
I will surely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 21. Not
Hell
20 for
yeah!
21.
Oh, that hits absolutely.
Fuck,
Give me
fuck,
that.
fuck, fuck.
Give me that double.
I will.
double damage.
Third level. Okay. Wow, actually this is pretty fucking good at third level. And it's gonna do 6 slashing damage.
You cut this weird little worm attachment, and the Skittermander blah blah, and then kind of falls to the ground. Is clearly still alive. It doesn't seem to have hurt it. It's more just startled. Okay. It is 0 health. Is it lethal?
I would like it to not be dead, if that is okay.
Yes, that's fine. It like lands on the ground and is like blah, 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 and then starts to freak out a little bit, but it seems like it just got a little cut. Like it's fine.
Tig
It's not
also
bad.
freaks out at it. Like,
Everyone is freaking out. There's like a
yeah.
little spray of
Yeah.
blood from this like half worm that's coming out of this thing's stomach as everyone's like bah, 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 bah.
I take a small roll of bandages from my pocket and just drop it on the floor.
Anything else for Ike?
Yes. Yes. Cause no, never mind. I changed my mind. Cause I did both things. So no. I'm done.
There's a yell from the ship as Keelan yells, "Leave the crystal to them, get back in the ship." And then Flair's like, fuck. I was kind of hoping we could dance a little longer, but I hope to see you in the future. And then turns on a heel, like in midair, and there's this like light strip as they seemingly like grind their roller skate, and they start like shooting their way back to the ship. They're not doing any damage. It's just they have like these like light contrails that's coming from their roller skates, as they all the way back. They get inside, and you hear a of engines as they like jump into the pilot seat and start like flicking on buttons. And then you hear a "Bongus, get back to us!" And the little one that's on the floor is like blah, 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 and is still swirling around. You can assume the one next to you, Ig, is Bongus, and he's the only one not in the ship on this little crew. That's all for Flair. Azhaam, it's you.
So clearly Keelan's not going to live up to the promise and shoot.
That wasn't Keelan's turn. Keelan is just doing shot calling in this, so there's a lot of things that come from Keelan's perspective.
How small is this little guy?
This little guy's teeny tiny. He's like 3 foot. No, he's smaller. He's like 1.5. 3 is too big. He's like 1.5 foot. He's teeny tiny. He's like this. Yeah.
Hold on.
I hug Bogus.
Hug Bongus? Ah,
Let me double check what I can do in combat. Because sometimes I forget because I'm not very smart.
Yes, yes, yes. I suspect.
I'm gonna look at Ike, you, Crystal. I'm gonna pick up the little Skittermander and I'm gonna rush off towards the ship myself.
Ah.
He wasn't
Okay.
actually going to try and kill anybody. He's not the kind of person. They're not Heth.
No, but it was an intimidation. They're so intimidated. They're spooked by it. You can move half movement whilst carrying this little Skittermander. Carrying him like a football.
Yeah.
You're getting, like, drenched in this worm blood as well. This, like, half blood
I'm
is...
gonna hold him close to me so I can like force the wound to coagulate against my own chest or something.
Nice, yeah. They're
warmed
they're
up.
bouncing like a muppet and being dragged by you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move 15 foot away.
15 foot away. And next turn I can try and flat out run and see what happens.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That'll take me only here, I think.
Wonderful. They go next to you. And before Theriac, there is an arrival of these 4 guards who arrive.
Just looking at them is giving me stress.
These 4 guards that arrive. One sec as I get it up. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. They arrive. The one in this like cleaner armor seems to be some form of leader. Open fire! Open fire! And they all aim, and they are all collectively going to take shots at Azhaam, since Azhaam shot at them. That is a 15 to hit.
Of course it hits.
That is 14 damage. That one is a crit fail. That is a 14 to hit. That is 10 damage.
His arm's knocked out.
And the last one... The last one is going to take a shot at Aig, since Aig is there and has sword. Because otherwise they'll be shooting Azhaam when he's down, and that would be very sad. For 12 damage. As they all open fire. Theriac, you are hidden. They don't know you're there.
Theriac will stay hidden.
Good call. Good call.
Skye, it's you. What would you like to do?
So I was originally gonna do this super sick thing where I raise my hands above my head, flip him the bird, stick out my tongue, and then grab my skateboard as it flies over my head. But, like, Azhaam's knocked out. Aig's getting shot at. I think that, like, Skye loses her cool demeanor and the calm, cool, collected look on her face washes off and she just looks scared and sad. And I'd like for her instead to, like, because I'm beside everybody right now, right? I want to, like, use my movement to... Oh, Roll20's being such a
Is he
dingus
being a
for me.
butt?
Just a little bit. I want to, like, run in front of them and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hands on my head.
They note that you have your hands on your head. So my lights went out.
That's what you did to Azhaam right now. Do you know that?
No, not the lights out. Yeah. It is the Skidamanders who are all inside the ship. Aside from the one who is going to try to rouse Azhaam. It's like it fell down, and is gonna give a little push to try and get Azhaam up, which is a 21. So you are stabilized, which means that in this, hey gang, when you drop to 0 HP, you have a thing called resolve points. When your turn comes around, you are forced to spend a resolve to stabilize. Then the next turn, you can, if you want, spend a resolve to get up with 1 HP. If you are knocked out and you have no resolve points remaining, your character just dies. There is no rolls, no death saves, no nothing. They just decease. This Skidamander has stabilized you, so that's not using a resolve. It's done it off its own back. So when it comes to your turn again, you're just going to wake up. The engine from this honeyed trinket ship revs a little louder as it slowly begins to attempt to take off. Keelan, as the ramp raises, is going to open fire on the Heth. They're going to try to shoot them. And they do in fact miss as they fire a few times and it over their head, garnering the attention of them. And that's it. And that's their turn. Ike.
Yes.
It's your turn, Pat.
Does Azhaam look okay to me? Like, you said that they look stabilized. What does that look like to Ike?
I don't know. Northern Elite. What does he look like?
I mean, okay, so for stabilized, does that mean I'm not awake yet because I still have to spend resolve to get up? So for a split second there, they kind of looked extinguished. All the color kind of drained from their veins, and now it's flaring back up again.
Okay, signs of life, but unconscious. I will join side by side with Skye, and similarly hands up, and is going to say, I'm sorry. We were robbed. We were attacked. And now we were shot by you. Terribly embarrassing, if you ask me. And I want to use my innate ability as an adorable rat girl telling you that you're wrong to demoralize them.
Do you have an ability called Demoralize because you're a cute little rat?
I have advanced demoralize, if you so please.
This is so important.
I want to be Ig when I grow up.
It does count. I use the same action as the intimidate roll, and it causes them to be shaken for 1d6 plus 10 minutes.
Okay. Is that a contested thing? Do I roll a DC?
It is. Their saving throw is against.
Okay.
their save. Well, it's not that great. All right, their saving throw will be a 13. So it's not that high. I should maybe invest in that a little bit, but
No, it's perfect. It's great.
if it goes off, it will be.
Now let me find. Ah, yes, of course, that's where they are. Okay. It's a 23.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. I did roll
Okay.
particularly high. That wasn't a high save.
Okay. Or not. I don't know.
Just say.
Okay, I'm going to allow Theriac one last turn before I move us out of initiative. Is there anything you would like to do?
Theriac will watch as the Heth fully just gunned down Azhaam and will like retract like reflexively like behind this little engine thing they're behind. And then we'll see Skye walk in front of Ige after she's shot at. And then Ige yelling at the Heth and sees all of these different individuals like standing up against the Heth, and Theriac will do nothing and just continue to hide, afraid.
The last remaining Skidamander, after helping Azhaam, looks around frantic and scared. The ship door is raised, but there's a few other Skidamanders that are holding out their hand for this other one to run and grab them. But it looks back toward the crates and the big shiny object that's in the crates. And as it decides, it gets on all sixes and scampers over to the crates, trying to push apart boxes to grab the crystal. As they reach their hand, the door fully closes for the ship, and then the ship starts attempting to take off, struggling against the magnetic field that Skye started and enabled. Unable to fully take off, these Heth guards keep firing at the ship. One of them in this cleaner armor walks toward the Skidamander, pushing them aside as they fall onto the ground, and then looks inside the crates and puts their arm in and picks up the crystal. Yells at the other one that is dressed similar to them. It seems like they were fighting over this. What is that? I don't know, but it looks expensive. Alright. Round them up. Let's get them aboard. They walk over to... One of them walks over to Ige and Skye. The other one walks over to Azhaam, looks. Hey! One of the one that is next to Ige and Skye raises the butt of their gun casually as they look toward this other person, giving them, calling them over. Doesn't this guy look like Captain Malise? And then, dish, dish, as Skye and Ige are both hit, knocked out. And that's where we're going to end session today, gang.
No, you are Oh my god!
And hello again, beautiful, wonderful people. After we recorded that little episode, we were so hyped and screaming at each other that we completely forgot to do any form of outro. So, I'm going to be doing them here for you. My name is Matt, Captain Crail. You can find me as Captain Crail on all things. I stream Monday to Thursdays, and it's on little channel, Captain Crail channel. I also do this. We have Super Dylan, who plays Ige. They are a game designer and also do streaming of their own where they play dating sims over on their channel. We have Momo O'Brien, who plays Skye. Beautiful, wonderful Momo O'Brien. Beautiful, wonderful Momo O'Brien creates videos about immersive experiences on her YouTube channel, which is Momo_O'Brien. We have Andrew Rivera Art, who is an artist who is also does a lot of stuff with Total Party Kiss. They are on Tragedy of Theologian. They look at me trying to remember all my friends' stuff. They're on Tragedy of Theologian. They do a lot of one shots. They are on a new Vampire the Masquerade show called The Red Line, which is DM'd by Super Dylan, which is also on Total Party Kiss. And then last but not least, of course, we have the beautiful, wonderful Werewolf Fields Nodna Lee, who is a game designer, is also a streamer, is on literally so many projects that I don't even fucking know where to start. They're on so much shit. You can go find them over on... you can go find actually everyone over on Twitter, but you can find Nodna Lee by Werewolf Fields on Twitter. I love them all very so much. Anyway, gamers, thank you so much for watching this. This episode will be in podcast form next week, and yes, the next time I see you, the next time we fly through the Atomless sea, I hope you will be there to join us. Thank you, beautiful, wonderful souls, so much for being here, and I'll see you all next time. Ajaba, jaba, jaba, jaba.